This looks amazing.
Wait, don't eat it. Let me take a photo first.
Huh? There's a farmer in my food.
आपको पता है आपका खाना किसने उगाया? ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇದೆಯಾ ಈ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
তুমি কি জানো তোমার খাবারের ফলন কারা করিয়েছে?
What? You don't understand me? I'm asking you who grew your food. There are many risks in farming today. Input costs like seeds and fertilizers are very expensive. We don't get loans easily. We are forced to pay interest rates that can be as high as 60%. Climate change is affecting us with unseasonal rain. And if our crop fails, we don't have insurance. And at the end, when we sell our produce in the market, we don't get enough money. Some farmers commit suicide because of this endless cycle of debt and despair.
क्या? Oh no.
मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था. I had no clue.
What can we do about this?
Fair trade makes a difference to the lives of 1,39,400 farmers and producers in India.
Farmers get a fair price for their produce. They get an additional amount called the Fair Trade Premium, which they invest in their farms and communities for projects such as rainwater harvesting, schools for their children. Fair trade standards are about better and safer working conditions for workers. Farmers protect biodiversity and the environment by managing soil, conserving water, and vermicomposting. Farmers don't use genetically modified seeds and use lesser or no pesticides. Smallholder farmers come together to support their community through training and better practices. Women are empowered and child labor is prohibited. That means happier farmers and healthy food on the table. Look for products that have the Fair Trade mark on them. You can make a difference, one purchase at a time. Support farmers. Ask for products with the Fair Trade mark on them.
What is poverty? Poverty is a state or condition in which a person or community lacks money and can't gain access to basic needs and necessities. It is spread all over the world, affecting children, adults, and seniors. Poverty snatches away many things normal people have privileges to, like education, jobs, etc. What are the causes of poverty? Unemployment, lack of money, overpopulation, outbreak of the coronavirus as well, and other. What are the impacts of poverty? Lack of education, lack of medical services, weak families, thefts, other. Connecting it with the Sustainable Development Goals. Goal 1 of the Sustainable Development Goals is no poverty. The United Nations has made a list of 17 goals they want the world to achieve for a better future. No poverty is the first one. What have I done for the eradication of poverty? In 2018, when the Kerala floods happened, many people became poor as the floods took away their homes and the things inside. Our school asked students to donate food, clothes, and toys that could help the people in Kerala recover. I became a part of the initiative and donated many of my clothes and toys for the people there. I also sent some food like peanuts, chips, instant noodles, biscuits, etc. Our family always donates the things we don't require so that the people who are poor can get some basic items and, can work with it. Thank you.
Every day, we wake up from a deep sleep that we have while lying down on our cozy beds. We go to the washroom, do the morning routine basics, then go have breakfast. We also attend our school online classes using our devices and enjoy the rest of our day. But when you think about it, not everyone can live such a blessed life. Have you ever seen those kids begging on the streets? Do you think that they'd be able to live like us? They struggle every single day just for a single drop of water. They fight. They somehow manage to survive, even without the minimum requirements of living. No food, no water, nothing. We can help them. Even the little things that we do can change the world. Go to globalgoals.org to make a difference. Here are some other ways to reduce poverty. One is to spread awareness. If you think that you want to help reduce poverty but you don't know where to start by spreading awareness. Whether you spread it by social media, you tell your community about this issue, create posters, whatever platform you use, let others know that poverty is rising and we need to stop it. The second way is to provide access to quality education. Education is a
Hi, I will be talking about poverty. So, before we start, I would like to share a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Good quote. So, first, let's talk about what poverty is. Poverty is the lack of basic supplies or basic material to fulfill a person's basic needs. So, what are the 5 causes of poverty? Number 1, a lack of good job. Number 2, a lack of good education. That's connected to the first one because if you don't have good education, you can't get a good job. So, number 3, warfare or conflict. Number 4, weather or precisely climate change. And number 5, the lack of government support. So, what are the impacts of poverty? They mainly impact the lives of children, like child labor, diseases, and the lack of education. Now, others can be poor infrastructure and unemployment, malnutrition, and domestic violence. Now, how can we as citizens eradicate poverty? We can aid and support in the health of poor people. We can educate the children, the poor children, and we can provide them with basic supplies and needs. So I hope you will help in eradicating poverty. I will. Bye.
Anyone who has ever struggled with poverty knows how extremely expensive it is to be poor. This is a quote by James Baldwin, and this is really important during these days. Poverty exists because systems, changing market demand for skills or labor, gaps in social safety nets, the high cost of education and health, or because of systematic discrimination. Poverty exists for all these interlocking reasons and is a compound by the interaction of causes and effects. Some solutions for the problem of poverty is equity and representation for all. All groups must be involved in the decision making process according to UNESCO. Second pointer is education for all. If everyone is educated, our world could go really high. If all students in low income countries had just basic reading skills, they could go really up and show their talents to the world. Clean water supply and food is really important because for all people is really important so they can live and maintain their family's health too. So these were some pointers which I shared, and you can really take these pointers in your daily life. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to Channel 5 News. I'm your host Sohana Khanna, and today I'll be talking about poverty uninstallation. So, poverty uninstallation is a big issue discovered by UN, and it is said to be the number one issue because it's rated as number one in the 17 SDG goals decided by the UN to be solved by 2030. Now I'll be listing some facts and moving on to T Vidala. No facts? Okay, we're moving on to T Vidala. Sorry for hacking, but that girl wasn't talking enough about poverty, our number one issue. Firstly, did you know that more than 170 people get seriously poor every minute? And did you know that 1 billion of the 7 billion humans on Earth go to sleep without food every day? Poverty is our number one issue, the biggest one, like she said about UN. Poverty Eradication Day is on 17th October, and we need to start eradicating poverty. But how can we eradicate this poverty? And what is poverty? Glad you asked. Poverty is when a group of people are too poor to afford basic needs such as food, water, shelter, etc. And how can we eradicate it? We can start by not giving people on the side of the street money. They might want it, they'll use it once, but they will get poor again. Instead, you can give them education and food so they understand the value of money and earn money so they're never poor again. Thank you.
Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice. Hello everyone, my name is Tanishka Agarwal, and this inspiring quote was once said by Nelson Mandela. I feel that this quote is so important nowadays for everyone to know about because helping the poor is thought of as a favor that you're doing to them, but it's actually simply adhering to the human rights. But what is poverty? For me, poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is being sick and not being able to see a doctor. Poverty is not having access to school and not knowing how to read. Poverty is not having a job, is fear for the future, living one day at a time. So poverty is a call to action. A call to change the world so that many more may have a voice in what happens in their communities. Here is my proposed action plan with 3 simple steps. First, equality and representation for all. One of the main causes of extreme poverty is marginalization. In order for a community or country to work its way out of poverty, all groups must be involved in the decision-making process. Second, increase access to education. According to UNESCO, if all students in low-income countries had just basic reading skills, an estimated 171 million people could escape poverty. Third, improve food security and access to clean water. There are many inventions such as livestock that purify dirty water, but these are not available to all. Let's give exposure to such amazing inventions to the people who actually need them. Thank you.
Poverty in the Google dictionary means the state of being extremely poor or the state of being inferior in quality or insufficient in amount. The true depth of this meaning is that individuals shall be considered poor if not treated equally or if one has inferior thinking that does not treat people equally. We are all poor in one sense. One of my very dear classmates had pointed out that if poverty is completely eradicated, then who will do all those odd and small jobs? However, I feel that no job is small. No job makes you poor. It is the wage you get for the job that makes you poor. Labor working to build architecture is paid a few hundred in India. But is that really reasonable? It is not reasonable at all. Because the labor puts in so much hard work to build a building. It is the boss who is the poorest person in this world to have a mindset that does not treat them equally in comparison to other people with other jobs. The simple way to eradicate poverty is by campaigning creatively and taking initiatives to educate the poor people in our area about their rights. When they start denying poor wages, wages will have to be increased, leading to the eradication of poverty.
and in this video I will be talking about my stance on poverty in the mind. Right now I'm sitting in an air-conditioned room, smelling of nice soap, reading off a laptop. So you will wonder how this child who has never felt the soul-crushing pressure of not being able to make ends meet choosing between a meal or a travel, or ever experiencing a lack of bare minimum needs be able to talk about being poor? Well, I would like to tell you that I'm poor, and so are you. Nobel laureate, the economist Abhijit Banerjee once said, "Poverty is not just the lack of money. It is not having the capability to realize one's true potential as a human being." Such poverty, I believe, should be solved by open-mindedness. It will be solved through self-realization, challenges, and experiences. With an open mind, as we tread further, understanding the world better is how we understand our true potential. It is when we get out of our poverty. After all, the secret of life is to keep living. Thank you.